Hey folks, Species7 here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. So today I'm doing, well, sort of a map review, and sort of a mod review. Well, I guess being a modded map, it is a mod review. This is Midtown USA Seasons Plus by CCS 101. Now, it's Seasons Plus because, well, as you might guess, it does incorporate seasons. The plus is a couple of mods that I discussed on my last episode of Farm Sim on Spectacle Island. And for those of you that weren't there, the mods were Dynamic Mud and the Grazing mod. So, Dynamic Mud basically works that the wetter things get, the muddier they get. Pretty simple, kind of like, you know, what is it called? Oh yeah, real life. And we're just going to take a walk around the farm here and look at the sights while I chatter away. Now, something else we should keep in mind before we go too far here. I currently have all of my video settings at medium. So if the game doesn't look as good as it normally does, that's the reason. And it's because it is a not potato-friendly map. The textures are quite high-end, etc., etc. And I think it takes a little more horsepower to incorporate the seasons, the dynamic, and the grazing. So, as I say, dynamic mud is a fairly simple idea. The more it rains, the more muddy things get, to the point where if you haven't had rain for a few days, the mud should, well, eventually dry up. Now, this is far more prevalent with seasons, of course, because, well, for one thing, you're going to get a bunch more rain with seasons, and you're also going to have periods, I would assume, during the winter when it's too cold and everything is really dry as well. Now, the grazing mod, on the other hand, if we head up here toward the cattle area, basically takes into account something I've always kind of wondered about with this game. Whoops. And that is why you always have to feed cows and sheep grass, when in fact, well, there's all this where they live. Now this is a huge meadow, and there's a reason for it. The grazing mod basically counts this grass as grass that's consumable by your animals, and it does that by keeping your trough 80% full of grass at any time of the year when there is actually grass. Now you'll notice this is empty. The reason for it being, of course, this is early spring, and in seasons, well, the grass ain't ready, man. If we go here and have a look, we can see that, yeah, the grass isn't going to be coming in till, you know, middle of springish. I've knocked us down to a 3-day season just to try and get this stuff to move along should we need it to. So the other thing that will affect the grazing mod, of course, is how many animals you have eating the grass, which again is a nice touch, and one of those mods that it's too late it's too bad that we are so far into this game cycle, because it's something that would have been nice. It also has a mod that we're seeing more and more on other maps, and that's the dynamic water trough, where you can turn a tap on your troughs, I know, like it was the 21st century or something, to fill them with water, as opposed to doing what I generally do, and that's drag a trailer all over your farm. So, is this no open? No, apparently, not. Alrighty. The big red barn is no work. Alright. Other things to take note of on this map. If you have the Coon DLC, you will get an extra baler. Don't see it at the moment, but there's gear all over the place here. So yeah, if you have the Coon DLC, it'll give you an extra baler. Not that one, obviously. That's the New Holland. If you have the Coat Universal pack, 1006, and it is recommended that you do so for this particular map, you will get this guy included. A nice truck to move your milk and stuff around on the farm. There's the baler that you get included if you have the coon pack. There you go. And if you have the big bud pack loaded, you also get an extra ginormous cedar. So that's something else to keep in mind. Now, we've also had a little wander around the farm here while I've yippered about all this other stuff. And we've seen we've got a fairly traditional cow set up here. Let's okay, well that's... Oh, wait, I did change that. Oh. Well. Okay. I'm gonna have to hang on a sec here, folks. I will be right back. I just gotta figure out what I've got my excuse me, money mod tied to here, so that I can pick us up some critters. Although, actually, I suppose we have enough to get a little sort of start at it. Let's see if we can find the... here we go. Okay, 2,500. So let's get... Let's get 5. Alrighty, so there we go. Alright, so grass in cow pasture, you'll see it now shows it up here, 0 liters. Alright, and that of course is because it is too early in the year. So, the stop milk sale is also on this map. It has its own geo built in. So if you're using seasons, please don't add another geo, because it will cause issues. I believe these are the fermenting silos. It appears to be. Now, I did load the developer's console onto this. And the first time I hit F5 to try and bring up, so I could look for triggers, it just froze the map solid. I thought I was going to have to reboot to get back into it. So, not a good thing. Yeah, not sure why it went that way. That's the first time I've ever had using the dev console become that type of an issue. But there you go. So, what have we got here? A fountain. Oh, alright, so this is our water station. Awesome. Excuse me. Here is the zone for our sheep. And let's spend a little bit of our money here. Sure. Alright, there we go. We now have sheep. And as you can see here, we get the same result. Right? And here, of course, is the water feature that I was talking about. And you can simply turn it on. Ta-da! And it will fill your trough to the respected level. Or actually, I should say the expected level, not the respected level. And yeah, as you can see, there's a fairly generous meadow here for the sheep as well. And we're still showing it. So yeah, it counts all the way up here. Oh, well, no wonder they got sheeps all the way up here. Alright. No, me. Alright, so that's the cows and the sheep. And as I said, that's sort of... here we've got the one for the cows. Okay. And of course it does mean that you also have to be buying these products for them during the colder months. So keep that in mind. Let's just speed the time up, shall we? Alright. So you do get a bunch. Oops, I didn't actually watch that. A bunch of gear. In fact, a shocking amount of it. As you can see, we get in tractors alone more than probably any map I've seen. So we got loader gear as well. We have our little Manitou and all the kit that goes with it. We got the Lizard Twin Star. We've got a nice big 1090 for harvesting. Small trailer, big trailer. There we've got a really large combine, big plows, seeders, overloaders, sprayers. Oh, I've never actually used that piece of gear before. Assortment of weights. We've got a loading wagon. We've got 2 different balers. There's another overloader. 2 pickups for some reason. No, we do still get the little water tank. Okay. Don't think we'll need it. A Silo King. Oh, apparently there's at least one of these around. Okay, there's the one from the Big Bud Pack, the Coon Pack, and the Universal Mod. So, yeah, you do get a shiny, shiny bit of money. So... I assume that's a grain drying machine. And of course this is our silos. And I believe that right behind our farm, whoa, is our field. This is field 16. I think it's the only field we actually, oh no, we also own field 11. Alright, which is even bigger than 16. Wow. That's pretty crazy. So we own this one and this one. Field 11. Neither of which, as you can see, are going to do us any good at the moment. The traffic on the map, on the advice of the mod author, is not something you want to get in front of. It has been sped up considerably. And here, indeed, is the chickens. So, don't want to leave them out after all, you know. Now we'll close that gate. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves a bit of a pickup. Or something to get around the map a little bit, shall we? So yeah, you do have to do your milk pickup. We have, of course, the other things in place, the usual, the solid and liquid waste. So, let's see what else here. If I can find a vehicle to get us around. Not much point taking a tractor if we have both trucks. Maybe they're parked in front of the house we started at? Yeah, lots of little details on the map. Plus, like I say, the actual crops and stuff, I believe, what's it called? Forgotten... I'm sorry, guys, it slipped my mind. But it's not Forgotten Crops, Forgotten Harvests, something like that. But there is a series of sort of value plus textures for crops, and they have been added on this map. I don't see our pickup anywhere, you know that? So, let's see. How about we just enter? Oh. Alright, well, I guess I just didn't look hard enough. Whoa. Alrighty then. We don't really need that on. Well, let's have a look here. I suppose before we go too far, actually, let's have a look at what we have. Obviously, just the standard crops. There are no addeds. For sell places, we have the biomass, of course, and it's a normal thing. We have a flour mill that will take wheat and apparently corn. Interesting. Okay. We have Garden City compost sales, which, well, that one's rather obvious, too. Alright, Midtown feeds, which will take soy, corn, barley, and wheat. Potato sales, well, that one's kind of obvious. We have the train station granary, the train station sugar beet, and a warehouse. And, of course, a woolery, but we know what they take. 13,000, that's pretty low from some of the prices I've seen on maps. So there you are, a lot of more individual sort of things to deal with on this one, that's for sure. Like, there's not just every sale point buys everything. You do have to selectively use the sale points. Alright. Now, as we can see here, now I would expect that this is probably going to be a muddier section when weather allows. But here's a forest section. Wow. It's more like a tree farm. There you go. Let's actually, what is it? It should be, let me get this out of the way. I want to see. F, that's what it is. Let's have a look at the weather. Oh, it is supposed to rain tomorrow. So, interesting. We will have to recheck these muddy areas. As you can see, there was basically just driving over dirt. So, ooh, these guys are whipping along, aren't they? I don't think they'll keep up with the pickup. You certainly wouldn't want to get a tractor in front of them. That is a big forest area. Alrighty. And once again, what would likely be fairly muddy. So we have a fuel point somewhere here. Ah. Right there. I think that would be it. can't seem to get near it. Yeah, there we go. Now we get the fueling symbol. Alright. And another one just up there, apparently. So yeah, we will try these roads again once we get some rain, which is supposed to come pretty quick. Alright, so we have another fueling point here, as well as... we have apparently a vehicle workshop, do we? Yep, apparently. Okay. And again, a diesel tank to fill our fine equipment. I'm just going to check here and see if these are actually usable storage. Imagine that they are. Yeah, there you go. Might as well take the C-neck route. I get lots of little micro stutters going on here, but then again, this is the first time I've cached this entire map into the game, so. Well, let's have a look here. What do we have? Alright, so this is Midtown Feeds and Midtown Wool. Alright. What the heck was that? Oh, the lights came on. Okay. Kind of freaked me out. But there you are. Alright, so let's quickly skip the night now. I'm going to go back down to a slightly more reasonable time. And we will do this. Let's go to dawn. Now, hopefully, it's going to be raining. I don't often hope for that, but hey. Well, it's not. There we go. So, oop. Yeah, we lost a couple of animals. I forgot about that. We made $48,000 in property income. It's supposed to be raining. Alright, well, let's see if it does, shall we? Let's see if it does. Alright. So, that, I assume, would be your point to sell wool. Yeah, that is our selling point for wool. And the grain point is actually back there. Ah, there it is. You cannot hide from me. At least I think it is. Odd. Please check with office before dumping. Hello? Anybody home? Anybody at the office? No, that's definitely got to be the spot. don't see a trigger anywhere to open this. Huh, okay. 9 o'clock. If it was a timed thing, it should be open now. And yeah, I'm loath to hit the trigger to see if that is the dump point, because as I said, it crashed my game the last time. Alright, well. Ah, there we go. It auto-opens. That was going to be my last guess at it. Alrighty. Now, just up ahead, we have our purchase point for cattles. Whoa, that guy's coming through there quick. Midtown Livestock Sales. It just doesn't look like it's gonna rain. Dang. You just can't control it, I'm afraid. Oh, that would have been so nice. Alright, let's have a look here. No. Alrighty, let's check what we get for fuel prices. Okay, so almost 7 hectares for half a mil. It's certainly a large field. Alright. Oh, come on, I want it to rain. I really want to check out this dynamic mud thing. Okay. So there's another fuel point here. It looks like we're kind of going to end up running out of the big paved roads. Oh, there you go. And a water point as well. So this, I take it, is a working shed, and there should be fuel inside. Oh, there we go, look at this. The gas pump tucked away in the corner. Interesting. And there's another watering point. Alright, let's carry on here, shall we? Oh, it's starting to mist over, isn't it? Awesome. We might just get our rain yet here, guys. There we go. Okay, we've got some rain going on. Alright, so this is the warehouse. We've got compost sales and the garden center all down here. So there's a sale point for the warehouse, and you can get rid of your bales. Another one around here. There we go. Whoops. Almost didn't make the corner. So yeah, here we are. There's our other tip point. Alright, whoops. I'm going to head back to that piece of forestry. fast as our little wheels will carry us. I'm also going to slow things down here for a moment so that we don't burn through the rain before we get there. Now, okay, I think that might actually be. Maybe not. Alright, well, so far... yeah, so far not terribly muddy. But where? Alright, I'm gonna go back up the other way there. Oops. And you can see it definitely picking up a little bit more muck on the tires and such, dragging it up the hill. Yeah, so far not bad. Although I don't know that it's gotten actually any worse than what it was before it started raining. Wow. However, that could be just because this isn't a terribly muddy section. Wow, this is quite the rutted section, isn't it? Oh. This brings us to our BGA. Attention, please. Remain in vehicle at all times. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Pretty big facility. Wow. Pretty big facility indeed. Gonna weigh our truck. Weighs 979 pounds. I don't think so. I don't think so. Huh. Oops, picked up a lot of that on the tires, didn't we? Yeah, according to these scales, we're pretty light. So here's your tip point. And you do have to either throw a ramp in or get yourself a loader. That's for sure. Oof, those are loud. Alright, very nice, quite the facility. And this, I take it, would be your digestate. Alright. So, works are, whoops, way out of there. Let's have a look. Now there's also, apparently, supposed to be a place to sell potatoes down here. So let's see if we can locate that one. I think it's a little further along here. There we go. Water place there. I'm obviously on the wrong side of this structure to actually get into it. Well, a little disappointed the mud hasn't gotten that thick yet, but we'll see how that goes. There we go. Alright, so we've got a compost master. Okay, fuel and waste, and gives us compost. Well, there you go. So, organic materials. Potatoes, sugar beets, chaff, silage, grass, hay, straw, wood chips, manure, and compost. Okay. Now, furthermore, solids, such as bales and logs. Huh. Okay. Okie dokie. Now that apparently is a grass meadow that we own. And up here, I take it, should be the actual potato place. There we go. So there's our potato sales. And a little further down the road should be the biomass heating plant. There we go. And of course, usual. Flip in your wood chips and make you some money. And apparently, a sawmill. So we can sell our logs there, right? Yep, sell point for wood. Alrighty. Nice little facility. It's an interesting looking Ford. Alright, what have we got next to visit here? Did a wheelie. Did a wheelie. Let's head up to the top of this field. Let's see if we can make our way around. Maybe not. A little trailer park here. Interesting. There we go. Leave a nice set of tire tracks for you guys. Give you something to concentrate walking around on. Okay. We've got an egg selling point behind Marty's Gas and Grill. Interesting, and also another fuel point. Okay, and this be the train station granary and sugar beet sales. So okay. There we go, there's the tip point. And sugar beets should be just a little further on here. There we go. Oof. Much doubt as to where to tip those. Alrighty. So, I think, well, that's actually pretty much all of the points. We've got our town over here. What it is. Alright. Alrighty indeed. So that's basically all of our sell points and our POIs, points of interest. I don't know, it's really hard to say if the mud's actually getting any muddier. I mean, it may be something that really takes a while, you know? Let's speed up a little bit, see if it helps. Okay, well the traffic might be fairly... I guess they are, yeah. Again, this pickup just goes ridiculously quick. But, yeah, it does appear that if you're on a tractor or whatever, you're definitely not going to have to worry about the AI traffic. But, like I say, in this thing, well... I don't think anybody's going to set the traffic to be doing 100 plus K. It's barely controllable with me at the wheel. Which doesn't inspire a lot. Well, I was hoping I'd be in axle deep mud by now, but it doesn't look that way. But I'm sure that... I'm sure it'll come. And with that, guys, I think we've actually been through most of what the map has to offer. So, again, kind of a shame that these sort of mods are coming so late into the game, but, well, it's certainly fodder for giants to pick up and try and include in FS19, I guess. I was hoping we'd have much deeper mud by now. Maybe there's a really good pit somewhere on the map and I just haven't found it. Or maybe the map author is just being a little bit more sensible about it by not, you know, having darn near impossible swaths of mud that you basically need a, you know, a wheel loader with twin wheels all the way around to try and get through. But there you go. Yeah, I'd really hoped we'd have a little more mud. Oh well. Oh well. What can you do? There's our piggies. And with that, we're back on the farm. Well, there you go. I hoped we'd be able to do a little better demonstration of the mud stuff and all that, but it is what it is. And actually, this isn't the farm. Oh, I see, the pig facility is off-site. Okay, so that's our pig facility down there. Ah, here I was fooled into thinking we were coming into the back end of the barn, just because, well, we own the fields here, or meadows, or whatever they're supposed to be. Huh. I wonder if this is actually seeping further and further down onto the field. But with that, let's head back out to the farm, and then I think we will call this particular one an episode. So, again, really, really, really neat stuff going on, and this looks like a very usable map too. So, quite impressive. So there you go, guys. That is Midtown USA Seasons Plus. And it is available over on FSUK. I will include a link in the description below. So big thanks to CCS 101 for providing the map and the extra functionality onto it. And above that, well, take care of each other, folks. This is Miss Species 7. Ciao for now.